the new laptop needs configuration. Fine. So what I was saying,
To come first in society.
to come
For
first in,
55 number.
They always
okay,
they always want to come.
come first in society. Okay. It is a slave. It has a slave mindset. It has a slave mindset. So what is that slave mindset means? You write it down. Now, for example, they say, right, you would have seen your friends sitting and crying in room. "Ooh, I cannot be without him. I cannot be without her." Understand? If he doesn't talk, I will suicide. Such kind of slave mentality means totally depending on others. Also, it will give. Understand? Slave means not going and working for others as a slave. Like that mental slavery will be there. Next, you write destruction of enemies. Destruction of enemies. Okay. They will have the yukti. Yukthi. Yukti. To kill or finish the enemies. Yukti means what? That planning. Sama, Dana, Veda, Dandam. These are the four yuktis used by the kings in those days to trap the another king. Sama, Dana, Veda, Dandam. So these yuktis, these people will have. Okay. So you write, maybe if you want to write one word of this word, you can write, it is a double-edged sword. It is a double-edged sword. Creation is also there. Destruction also is there. Fighting is also there. Survival is also there. Understand? And it also comes in Nicha number. Right? So, if somebody is born in fourth, and if I'm saying 1 is the Vashikaran number for 4, and 7 is the Vashikaran number for 2. And if somebody keeps a name in 55, then you just imagine life is always upside down. And sometimes that name can harm the person who kept also. Understand? Maybe he went for a better change. That's what could hit him back. So 55 should be used as and when, only when required. It should not come in a name number. Understand? So that is very, very important. Next to write 64. You in bracket you write, in this number name should not be kept. In this number name should not be kept. You get, here they will get Siddhi of Saraswati. That means Saraswati Vasyam or Saraswati Kataksham they will get. So then who can use this 64?
Sir, Rahu people can use it, no, sir?
Rahu people can use it, but
Sir,
what I'm
teachers and
usually see, this can
students.
be, students can use it during the examinations. For your own children, you can put a 64 sticker during examinations. Okay, so they have that memory good. Once that 64 is over, immediately after that you have to remove and throw it off. Why you have to remove and throw it off? Because I told it's a very short duration number, only for purpose. Just like in Bhavakarnam, predicting using Panchangam, I told that lion's photo you cannot use it for long. Okay, if you use it for long, it gives different side effects also. Right? Means Here the 64 gives the Siddhi of Saraswati and Saraswati Vashyam, but it also gives what is that drug addiction and thought of ever independence, which is bad for children. Understand you right? It also gives slavery to drug and independence.
So you mean dependence, right? Will give dependence.
Independence, not dependence. Independence means he doesn't want to listen to the parents.
Or rebellious nature, you mean to say, right?
Correct, correct.
So 64 is also associated with Kalbhaira, if I'm
Correct. 64, that is with the Kalbhaira. Kalbhaira is ever independent only,
yes,
He
yes,
doesn't
yes,
listen.
sir. Yeah.
Correct. And Kalbhaira also comes and only as and when required, very short duration he will stay. In that short duration only, what is required, he'll do it and he'll go.
Yes, sir.
So this you're right. It's a Shiva mantra japam. You want to take any Shiva mala or sotra or doing any mantra japam, that time you can use 64. Okay. So only because that much of vibrations is there in this number, we generally avoid to keep it as a name. Rather, we will use it as a tantric. Okay. Like this for all 108 numbers I have told in tantric numerology. Okay. So for one, I wanted to give information more, so I am giving. So you're right. Next, danger to life. If there is an enemy, if they have an enemy, then there is a possibility they can be hurt by that enemy if the name is in 64. Danger to life if enemy is there. They should control their tongue. They should control their tongue. Slavery to pleasures like prostitution. Slavery to pleasures like prostitution. Okay. Humiliating others, killing others. Okay. Fine. So now what we will do? 73, 82, 91, 100. Another 4 numbers are there.
Sir, I have a question. Can I ask now or later?
Ask, madam.
Sir, you are saying name numbers. Name number means complete name number, like name plus surname we have to add, or only the name we have to take?
See, I'll tell you something. Now, for example, somebody's name is Abhishek Nambiar. Okay. If in document everywhere is called as Abhishek Nambiar also will activate there. Understand? Somebody is calling him Abhi. Abhi will also run and Abhishek. So only we'll say keep properly one single name. Right. Some little patience and complete usage. That is important. Just listening and if you leave, you'll not even know what it gave. Okay. What is that? In the last month, only one of our students shared how he used for his own family member. Okay. So, and few days back, yesterday's class, you yourself will give that feedback now. So, numbers have a lot and lots of vibration. If it is used properly with a proper methodology, it will never go waste. Okay. Fine. Next, you write down 73. Maybe after that, I will take you all to Solomon Mudra. Okay. So, 73, you write Brahmacharyam. Good for spirituality. So who can use this 73 then? Somebody taking some spiritual ratams, putting some, anyway, Shabrimala Mala, they are by default, I think they will become 73. But something, a first time, a beginner who thinks something is difficult for that people, this is 73 will be very, very good. Or who want to enter the field of brahmacharyam permanently. Understand? To overcome the initial obstacles also, they can use a 73. It is good for spirituality. Sadhana, correct. All those things also they can do. Next. Profit if only being honest. Profit if only being honest. But I don't think if you are honest, you can get profit. That is also is there. In business, of course, there are many other fields like teaching, astrology and all. Being honest will give you that reputation and name. But yes, certain fields requires to be manipulative. In that field, this will not be a good choice. Next, debts will happen, not death. Debts means this loan, although. Next, you write, if they lose honesty, if a person is having a 73 name or a business institution, if they lose honesty, they will beg. Means literally they'll come to road. They'll say, na, so many people, they robbed so many things. For them and all, God kept it. I just took only 500 rupees bribe and these people gave me 3 months suspension. That guy took a 5 crore bribe, officer. I took only 500. Means indirectly some number is working behind that person. If they lose honesty, they will beg. That is, they will come to road. Diseases will come. Diseases will come. But one good thing is also is there in this number. Now there is some ancestral property court cases going on, or some ancestral thing they are not giving you this as a property. It is taking time for you to get that, right? For that ancestral property only. Okay, not something you brought and having case, but ancestral property share, which is not coming for you. You start rating 73, you will get that settlement very soon. If you want, you can add it as a point. Ancestral property, they will get. Sir, my name is only natural in 73, sir. Then ancestral property you will get. But whether you will enjoy or not, that's a different thing. Understand? But you will get. Okay. So somebody keep it in mind. We have stopped at 73. Tomorrow I will take the remaining numbers. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
So just one question on 64. So 64 and 66, because 66 also last time we discussed about study purposes, 66 can be a. Is it fair to say that 66 is a slightly more longer lasting than 64?
Correct, because in 66 there are not this what is that slavery or addiction, those things and all are not there. The side
Correct,
effects are
Uchapuru.
less. Correct.
Okay.
Okay. So
Got
from
it.
that perspective, 66 is also a better number compared to 64.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So is the screen visible now? Or is it
Yes,
not
sir.
visible?
No, it's visible, sir.
Yes, sir, it's
Ah.
visible.
Okay. So this is what is called as this Solomon Mudra. Have you all seen it before? Solomon Mudra?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No?
No, no, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
No,
sir. Yes,
sir.
sir.
How many no? How many yes?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
So,
Sir.
so who said yes?
Sir, I said, sir.
I also
Oh, huh?
yes, I've seen it.
Okay.
So it is
So
used
you
in the
all
Western occult as a
Ah.
sigil,
Okay.
for protections.
Mm.
And
Okay.
also Hebrews, I mean, the Kabbalah system also, I think they use it.
Correct. Okay. So another person also said they know that. Who is that? We'll get information. Okay. Already I know already I know something. If you are also adding something, it's good. Don't think I am testing or nothing. No, nothing like that. We are all sharing the knowledge. Okay, if it is good, if some one or two people are knowing, we can add it up
Sir,
to the
in
class, right?
Merkaba meditation, the circle is not there.
Mm.
Only the inner star is there, sir, in Merkaba meditation.
Mhm.
Star
Okay.
of David, sir.
Star of
David.
David.
Yeah.
David was the father of Solomon.
Yes, sir.
Mm. Okay. Okay, very beautiful answers. So Arnab sir gave about Kabbalah, I think those information, and Uma madam told about meditation, and another person who's that Dhruvijic Sarah. I didn't get the voice. I also told about David. Okay.
Mrinal, sir.
Mrinal sir. Okay, Mrinal Das sir. Okay. So David.
Used in Islamic traditions also, sir. They also
You.
use some
Mhm.
modified.
So okay. So how Islamic people using? Okay, this is a new information. But
Some the land is same, no? Some rare.
So they call it basically the
It's the
Islamic,
seal of
they call it as a
Salman.
Suleiman.
Suleiman.
Suleiman. Yeah, that is how
Suleiman.
yeah.
Okay.
It's the
I
same
have
land, sir. So,
Mm.
matlab
Mm.
Judaism, there only Islam came, so it is used
Mm.
there.
Okay. So Suleiman tea only I have heard. Very famous in Bangalore, in Richmond Circle. Okay, nice. So see, almost I think 7 to 8 points we got here. That is the reason I asked you all. You all know, because this is a very familiar mudra, Solomon mudra. Okay, so people who are practicing the occult, or either it's a Western or even it is Indian also, people will know. But actually, if you very closely observe this, okay, if you observe this very closely, you will understand one thing. It is nothing but like the chakras we wrote in Panchapakshi only, right?
Sir, Saravana
So,
Bhava.
Saravana, right?
One after the other.
Yes, sir.
So nothing
Shatkona.
correct, right? Chatkonam. So nothing new which we Indians didn't know. So like I told, everything went from here only. Okay, there is no doubt about that. But if you observe one thing, the 5 triangle I taught you, that was for Panchaksharam, right?
Sir, pentagon kind.
Right, that was for Panchaksharam. And 6 I taught was for Saravana Bhava, that is for Lord Murugan, right? That was the only difference. For Shiva, we wrote Panchaksharam as 5-side triangle, and for Murugan, we wrote 6 sides triangle.
Yes,
But if you observe this one more carefully, here you can see there are 7 sides for this, correct? 7 is there or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, outermost. Outermost.
Correct. And if you see inside, how much is there? 6 is there.
6
sir.
is there. 6.
So there is 7 and there is 6. So
Yes.
outside there is 7 and inside there is 6. Okay. So this is there. This is very clear. And next, Solomon was one of the powerful among the 48 Jews. There were, I think, 48 Jews. People who lived in Jerusalem were called Jews only, right? Okay. So it is believed he was born even 1,000 years before this birth of this Christ. Okay. So as rightly said by Mrinal Das sir, it belongs to David. David means who? David was the father of this Solomon, King David. Okay. So it is said like that. It was foretold in Jerusalem that the Son of God is going to be born and he is going to be the King of the world, about Jesus Christ. That is what they say in Bible. And when God appeared before Solomon and asked, what boon you want? Solomon asked that he wants intelligence and virtue. So God is also very happy, because generally people will ask, I want money, I want kingdom, like that. But he asks intelligence and virtue. So God is very happy and he gives him that boon. And later Solomon makes name, fame, money, everything using his intelligence and virtue. And there are also stories like Solomon had around 1,000 wives, all those things they say. But let us not go more into that. Let us stick into this Solomon Mudra rather than the achievements of Solomon. If you clearly check all religions which came after this Solomon, okay, in Europe and African region, there are two major religions only which came. Okay, those religions definitely had his basic principle derived from this Solomon Mudra only. So the answer I was expecting was only one line answer, but I am glad I got more than 6 to 7 different opinions from you all. Okay, so but relevant opinions. That is the beauty. That is the beauty of any brainstorming the class. Now, how we are going to use it to numbers? Numbers means planet. Okay, this Solomon Mudra is the only one which gave that day to those people that the Vora and the Vara are connected by this Solomon Mudra only. This Vora and Vara are connected by this Solomon Mudra only. Okay. Now, how it is called? It is also called as what? Star of Magi or Magi. However you pronounce it, it is also called as Star of Magi or Magi. Now, if you observe this chakra, you can understand one thing. This is 6 is what? Venus.
Venus.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So maybe you all can draw. So you can understand better. If you take a screenshot,
Will
it may
draw,
not
sir.
serve your.
Yes,
It
sir,
may not
yes.
serve the purpose. Once you draw, you tell me. I'll tell what these numbers represent.
Yes, sir.
Okay. For 6,
Yes, sir, yes.
you write Venus. And for 1 and
Some
4.
are writing, sir. Some are writing still.
Okay, fine.
So can I add something?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. Sir, Solomon, there he had a magical ring. It was called the Ring of Solomon.
Okay.
The movie series came Lord of the Rings is based on that ring only, sir.
Super. Very nice. So the Lord of the Rings was derived from the Solomon ring only.
Solomon ring, sir.
Okay,
Ring
nice.
of power.
Super.
Done, sir.
You are done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So for 6, you can write Venus. And for 1 and 4, you can write as Sun. 9 is Mars. 3 is Jupiter. 8 is Saturn. And 2 and 7 are Moon. And 5 is Mercury. This is what the Solomon ring in originality depicts the usage of Vara and Vara. Now, if I want to check this Vora, where is Sun? Near that 1 and 4, that
1
Sun
and
is
4.
there, correct? So, if I go in reverse, 1, 6, 5,
Yes, sir.
2, 8, 3, 9, is the Vora sequence completed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Ah.
Okay. Now, let us take one thing. Okay. So, where is the Sunday coming here?
1 and 4 where there
1
it
and
is.
4.
1 and 4. From that, that straight line is going to where? Monday?
Monday. Yes, sir.
From Monday, is it going to
Yes.
Tuesday 9? 9?
Yes.
Yes,
From
sir.
Yes,
Tuesday
sir.
9, is it going to Wednesday 5?
Yes, sir.
From
Yes, sir.
Wednesday 5, is it going
Oh,
to
look at the
Thursday 3?
connection.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
From
Yes,
Thursday
sir.
3, is it going to Friday 6?
Mhm.
Yes,
From
sir.
Friday
Again,
6, is
yes,
it
yes.
going to Saturday 8?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
beautiful.
Understand? This is how the
Yes, sir.
Very nice,
this
sir.
is
Very
how
nice.
this is how
Connections.
this
Ah.
is how the Solomon ring was used.
Yes, yes.
All original things the people will never tell to the outside world. Understand? It will be only
Mhm.
depicted. But the original purpose of this Solomon ring was to conduct astronomy with the existing world with the Vara and Vora.
Mm.
Got it?
Got it, sir. And many people wear this ring, sir.
Correct. Apart from this information, everything else you will find in the internet. Okay.
Now
Yes.
my
Sir.
nephew is wearing this.
Okay. Now, this is how astrologically Solomon connected the planets, Vara and Vora, everything. So let it be in one way. Now, Solomon also had some philosophy behind this. Okay. And how much that is going to be applicable in today's generation, it's your individual this thing. I am not going to say this is how it should be done or this is how it will be good. It's your thing, but let us understand from this what he is trying to say. He gives 120 years for a male and 100 years for a female. He gives 120 years for a male and 100 years for a female. Understand? Therefore, 14 cycles he gives them. This 120 years and 108 years are divided into 14 cycle. So if I divide into 14 cycle, how many years each male will have? What is the cycle for each male? Duration. Difficult calculation, huh? 120 bar 14.
8 years.
8.5.
Okay. 8 years for male and 7 years for female.
Hmm.
And for male, it starts with sun and it ends with the moon. Whereas for a female, it starts with the moon and it ends with the sun. That means what? Now, let's take one example. From this 1,4 sun, it goes to the moon. As soon as this person gets that manobala, automatically, if you miss something in the first 8, definitely you will not get it in the second 8. Why? Because even if you get it in the first 8 also, in second 8 there is no chance. Means Solomon rule is that in 60 years you divide into 8 compartments, and that is how a male's life is going to move.
Okay, means so first cycle only is more playing the role
Important.
actually.
Correct.
Yeah,
60 years even in government company they gave retirement, na? Still, sir.
yes, sir. Got yes, yes.
See, this 8, that day also I taught you. How 8 born Shakuni, once that he was born, his entire family was killed by this Kaurava Kuru clan. And wherever Shakuni went, he made sure he destroyed them also. Even when Krishna was born as 8, Apart from Balarama, all the other people were killed. Understand? And ultimately, Krishna was responsible for death of his uncle Kamsa. Not only that, the same Krishna himself was responsible for the destruction of his own clan, Yadava clan, because of the curse by who? Gandhari.
Gandhari,
Right.
Gandhari, yes.
Gandhari.
Yes, yes.
So that is the reason 8 has always been scared. If you want, I can prove with one simple example. Maybe that will make you to understand this beauty of this 8. Okay. Now, 8 ones are how much?
8, sir.
Okay. Write down. 8 twos are
16.
16, sir.
okay. If you add up, how much it is coming?
7.
7.
8 threes are
24.
24. It
6.
comes 6.
6. 8 fours are
32.
8 4
5.
32. 5.
8 fives are
40.
8 six are
48.
48.
8. That means 3. Right.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
8
3, sir.
sevens are
9.
9.
Are you sorry, sir?
8 7 756.
56.
56, sir.
56. 2, sir.
56.
2, 2,
It's
2.
2. 8 eights are
2.
64.
64.
okay.
1.
64.
So we are 8
It
eights are
comes in
done.
order.
1. That means if you observe, the more the intensity of 8, the output you are getting is lesser.
Yes.
Okay. This
Yes, sir.
beauty you can see only attributed for the number 8. No other number will come. So our
Yes, sir.
ancestors are very, very intelligent.
Smart
Understand?
and clever.
That is the reason they kept this 8 very much away.
This is beautiful.
Now,
Never thought in this way.
Never thought
another
this way.
another also
Very nice, sir.
another also I'll give you. Take it. Add 8 plus 8. How much you are getting?
64. Sorry, 16, sir.
16.
How much is that?
7.
7, sir.
Now you add 8 plus 8 plus 8.
24.
24.
How much is
6
that?
it comes. 6.
Okay, you
6.
add 8 plus
Same
8 plus
only,
8
no,
plus
sir.
8.
Same it is. Same only,
No,
no, sir.
you add, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Okay.
8 plus 8 plus 8. How much?
3, sir. 3
32.
is coming. 48.
It will come 5,
48.
right?
No. Yeah.
4 8s will come to 32. That is 5. Now
Hmm.
you add 5 8s also, it will come to 4. That means what? Either you multiply that 8 or you add more 8 people with 2. That is only going to reduce your this thing.
Yes,
Understand?
sir.
So that is the reason 8 was very, very carefully handled. Only for scissors they can handle this 8. So people born in 8, they have to surrender to the scissors Jiva Samadhi. People who are kept
Very
name,
nice.
people who have kept their name also in F and P, they have to surrender to Siddhar Samadhi. Their new world will open for them. Understand?
So
Very,
this
very
is
nice, sir.
really
Very
beautiful,
beautifully
sir.
explained.
They should surrender.
Very nice, sir.
to-
Really, sir. It's such a secret hidden energy is there inside.
And that many are there.
Surrender
We
to
will see
Siddha
like that.
Samadhi, sir.
Like
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
each word also is having lot of energies. We will see in Hebrew. Okay, this is Hebrew concept only. I thought nothing harm in introducing here. Okay, one more also I'll give you. Not a problem for today.
Yes, sir.
Okay.